Hi boys and girls, in this lesson we'll be looking at conjunctions. What are the goals of this lesson? You should be able to state what conjunctions are, differentiate the three types of conjunctions, and use conjunctions correctly in sentences. A conjunction is one of the 8 parts of speech used in English. Do you know what a conjunction is or what it does? Read the analogy below to help you figure out the function of a conjunction in sentences. Glue is to paper as conjunction is to words. Glue, what does glue do to paper? Kind of hold paper together. So that means conjunctions hold words together. Let's see. Share with your friend or classmate or your teacher. 1. What is the relationship between the first pair of words, glue and paper? Can you make a connection between the relationship between conjunctions and words based on the relationship of the first pair of words? So what does a conjunction do? Alright, so this is a nice little review of the ability test and analogies. We know that when we have analogies, we are given word pairs, and we are going to look at the relationship established in the first pair to complete the second pair. A conjunction is often described as the glue in sentences. This is because they join words, phrases, or clauses to other words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. Do you know any conjunctions? How many can you find in the word search below? So you could go through here and look for the conjunctions. Conjunctions are words that join words, phrases, and clauses in a sentence. There are different types of conjunctions. The 3 main types of conjunctions are coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions join words and clauses of equal value in a sentence. Coordinating conjunctions are the most popular of the 3. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions in English. The mnemonic fanboys is commonly used to help students to remember what they are. So fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet. So F, for, A, and, N, nor, B, but, O, or, Y, yet, S, so. Examples of coordinating conjunctions in sentences. I had a fruit and juice during break. Social media expands our world, but we should use it wisely. Now, subordinating conjunctions are conjunctions that join a dependent clause to an independent clause. An independent clause is one that expresses a complete thought, while a dependent clause does not express a complete thought. There are many subordinate conjunctions. Here are a few. After, although, as if, as long as much as soon as though, before, even if, even though, how, if, inasmuch as, in order that, least, now that, provided, since, so that, than, that, though, till, unless, until, when, whenever, where, wherever, while. Here is an example. Since it is raining, we can't go to the park. The underlined section is an independent clause, and the italicized section is the dependent clause. So here's the dependent clause. Here, this part. We can't go to the park is independent. That has a subject and a predicate and can stand on its own as a sentence. It makes sense by itself. Since it is raining is the dependent clause because it does not make sense without the other part. So if I just walk up to you and say, since it is raining. Since it is raining, what? Since it is raining, who? Since it is raining, so what? You have to include another part now so that you'll be better able for it to make sense. So when you put that with it, we can't go to the park since it is raining. They just switch it around and they said, since it is raining, we can't go to the park. The word since is the subordinate conjunction. Correlative conjunctions are those that work in a pair to link two or more words within a sentence. For example, Shania not only received an A, but also the top award. So here are a few of those. Both and, not only, but also. So not only, but also. That's the example there. Just as much as, if then. What with, and, either or, so as. The, nor sooner than, hardly, when, such that, neither nor, whether or, as, rather than, scarcely, when, so that. Did you find all the conjunctions in the word search puzzle? Now that you have seen more examples of the 3 types of conjunctions, go back and try to find all 18 conjunctions hidden in the puzzle. Read the sentences below. Can you tell what type of conjunction is being used? Explain to your classmate or teacher. 1. She had the least opportunities, yet she was the most successful. So yet. Okay. If you wish to do well on your PEP exams, then you must focus on your studies. While she was sleeping, her sister was making the bed. No sooner had she reached the house than the rain started to pour. You can pay with cash or you can pay by card. So go ahead and put your answers, show us your answers in the appropriate sections below. So you look at, so I see yet here and or, right? No sooner than, what does that mean? Okay. Let's look at the last piece here, evaluate. It says, complete each sentence with the most suitable conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions now. Do you prefer to draw, paint? Eagles fly alone. Sheep flock together. Social media can be informative, addictive. Filling in the best ones there. Subordinating conjunctions. He was determined to perform. He hurt his ankle. They cannot leave. Their parents return. Please start the fire. We can begin. Correlative conjunctions now. You can got to the beach or the river. Mark would play the piano play the drums. Final one. Something here, Peter, something, John were disciples in the Bible. In this episode, we are looking at conjunctions. If at the end of this lesson, you are able to state what conjunctions are, identify that there are 3 types of conjunctions, and use conjunctions correctly in sentences so you're able to identify them, you know what they mean, and use them, then we would have had a good lesson. Take care, do the activities, complete the crossword, not the crossword puzzle, the word search puzzle that's here, and all the other activities as best as possible. Take care, we'll see you in the next episode.